What's up, guys? And I'm back again shortly after our previously uploaded video. I was going through JetBrains video on why vibe coding is bad, and I went down this rabbit hole of going to their video, and I saw that they have a JetBrains Academy website, and I always wanted a reason to learn Go, even though I have so many things in the basket right now. But they had a free student pack, and I'm a student, so I thought, why not? It's a free country, so why don't we do it? And here we are. We're learning Go. Uh, So this is Go, and I can't click on start for some reason. Is it why am I not able to? Not able to click on start. Okay. Um, that's weird. So yeah, this is the actual website, and these are all the things. I did do tour of Go. Why would that not work the way I wanted it to? I also am finding an excuse to start doing build your own shell from code crafters. I had done it to a point, and then then I stopped because it was just wow, my plant as well. So yeah, okay. Um, why am I not able to start this? Um, okay, I'm weird. Let me just again, if I don't know something, I'll just. I'm not able to do that. Chat. Is this? Um, help me. Despair. Oh, now it shows start. Okay, okay, guys. I think that problem is solved. Okay, I'm always a huge proponent of doing learning by doing instead of just reading. I hate reading. Like it's so boring. I'm just like looking at text. So yeah, let's hopefully this is fun. I'm able to do few packages like few modules. Yeah, I guess sure. Oh wow. You guys seeing this? Oh my god. So yeah, sure. Anything for the AI lords. Yeah, let's see. So we have introduction and also unlock. I don't need this, but let's full screen this. To avoid performance issue, exclude the AI exclude folder. Okay, so many things on the screen right now. Hi there, I'm Todd, the code. Oh, you're not a bug. Repeating news, ready to hop into some code. Don't worry, I promise. It's totally more fun than it sounds. Okay. My my so my laptop is right now trying to so hard to keep up with this, but this happens when your laptop is shit. So things have become slower. Actually, you know what? Let's instead of like doing that, yeah. Installing plugin Juni. I don't need this. Why are they doing this? Um, are we done? Elevator or exe? I'm scared. More of my time is spent. Okay, cool. I don't want to do that. Um, where's the course? Yes. Okay. Task description. This is where your task is explained. Read it carefully, or you might end up guessing, and that's not a good strategy. Understood. Code editor. This is where you write. Give it. Right. Don't worry about mistakes. I've got your back. Thank you. Uh, hope over it again. Cool. And see that shiny button. No matter what it is called, check, run, magic, whatever. It is your feedback, buddy. Click it to see if you're on the right track. Okay. Course, this is a code map. Okay, I think ready to go with this. And a lot of things are happening in the background. You can see executing. Um, do they have a Vim plugin? And I have my terminal, my good old terminal over here, which is important. So this is an Ebrar Golang projects tour of code. Interesting. Someone said over here 30 days of trial left for what? Oh wow. Okay, 30 days of trial. Okay, cool. How do I increase the font? Um, increase. I think it's Control P. Okay. How do I increase the font? This is way too small. Settings. Um, settings. Font. Okay, that's good. Um, Alt Shift. What? Um, Font size. There's no space. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is what I want. So I guess this would be better off 16 or 14 or I have 16 is better. What is this? Why is this thing so slow on my laptop? Huh? Is this because this is an IDE? What is this? What does this mean? Okay, I'll just apply fallback font cascade. Actually, you know what? Cascade code does not sound bad. Throw to 18 this. That's not bad. What is this? I don't know what that means. Okay, so we have now that. Cool. Let's start. Greetings and welcome to. Okay, you can access your web version of this original materials via the link. These are example programs. Why is my okay. Okay, yeah, cool. Packages. Very good. Do that. Okay. Every Go program is made up of packages. Programs start running in package main. This program is using the packages with import paths, string specifying the location of the package to import in Go. So we are importing FMT and math dot, which I'm assuming is random. By convention, the package name is the same as the last. By convention, the package name is the same as the last element of the import path. For instance, the package consists. For instance, this package comprises files that begin with the statement ran. Interesting. Every Go program is made up of packages. I actually did not understand this, which is surprising that I'm this dumb. And I have to do the old chippity, which I have to come over here and I can close this, right? Um, Explain this to me with examples and code. Okay, okay. This code groups imports into parentheses. Yeah, so yeah, I learned about this instead of having factor. But it's a good style to use factor. Yeah. A package is simply a collection of Go files that belong together because it solves a similar problem. Think of a folder in your computer like this. All of these files might start with package calculator. This tells Go these all files belong to the. Okay, it's like Java. Why package exist? Imagine writing everything inside one giant file. Finding anything would become impossible. Each package has one responsibility. Okay, that makes sense. This tells it's like it's an executable. Um, yeah, I think that's fine. So we do maths and we do math or square t and we do 7. If I click on this and I actually go to the square t definition and yeah, cool. Um, in this we had different sets, right? Yeah, you could something do like something like this. You could do so if you don't like this, you could do something like ecomp fmt import math. But that's pretty much the same thing, and the ID is very smart understand to know that. Okay, in Go, a name is exported if it begins with a capital letter. Why is this by default? Yeah. For example, pizza is an exported name, as in pie, which is exported. Pizza and pie does not start with capital; they are not exported. This is yeah. So, what is this? When importing a package, you can refer only to its exported name. Any exported names are not accessible. Run the code. Notice the error message to fix the error. Okay, what do you mean run the code? How do I run it? Like over here. Run the code. It's running the code, right? So all the exported names. This is so slow, chat. Okay, so it says there's some mistake, and this error code is so helpful. What is this? How would I build buffer challenge? Um, where am I in right now? I am in CD packages. Um, okay, go run task. Okay, undefined name but have pi. Okay, so I guess we just do this. Remove pura hata diya. Okay, and we now check this, and this will pretty much run it. If I run it over here as well, it yeah. What does this thing says? Congrats, repeat. Well, I am a student and I applied for this already. I already applied for this. Okay, share your. You're telling me the variable that belongs to that package. A function can take zero more arguments. It's called parameter. But yeah, when you pass it, the values people use parameter. Okay, notice that the type comes after the variable name. For more about why the types look the way they do. Yeah, so yeah, this is fine. This reminds me of Python, and this is pretty much simple. I don't think there's anything to like explain in this. You can see that we have a function that returns an int. Actually, this should be formatted like this. Yeah, and yeah, I mean, if you were to run this, um, you do go main go run tasks dot go, and yeah, it'll get 55. So functions continued. When two or more consecutive name okay when two or more consecutive named function parameters share a type, you can omit the type from all but the last. Yeah, so you can do x int y int. You can say x comma y int, which I don't do. This readability is so important. Sure, you can do that. A function can return any number of results. The swipe function returns two strings. It is conceptually returning one thing as a bundle, so to speak. Um, yeah, so it returns two things. Okay, whatever like negate function, which takes in an int and returns two ints. It so it returns x and then returns this. What's the issue? Missing function body. क्या function body miss कैसे हो रहा है? Is this retarded? Um, what am I doing wrong? Is it like this? Um, ये दो बार है. Yeah, so this pretty much renders, and you see a b this. So this is a way of initializing variables without having to do var, yeah, variable name and the type. Normally you would do something like var. If you do var, then it's fine. Like if you do this, it's fine. Um, Unused variable, or you could also do var c int is equal to 0, or you could do var int is equal to 0. Yeah, that O will have issues with you. Anyhow, ghost return values may be named. If so, they are treated as variable defined at the top of the function. Yes, this is one of those things who provides you. These names should be used to document the meaning of the return values. A return statement without arguments returns the named return values. This is known as naked return. Oh yeah, naked return statement should be used only in short functions, as when the example shown here, they can harm readability in longer functions. Yes, sir. So what's happening over here is we are returning x and y, but instead of saying x and y over here, we do x comma y int. You could also do something like that also, like that's completely normal. The reason why, okay, so those taken is the same as referring to them, but the reason why is you can say return, oh wow, so you could say like something like return temperature, because you're computing something and you may not just like return it directly, so that's useful. But yeah, in a longer functions it really does, fuck up the readability. So variables, the var statement declares a list of variables, as in function arguments list. The type is last. The var statement can be at package or function level. We see both in this example. So you can see we have var. Okay, so can be at both package level, or so we have var C, Python, Java, and Bool. That means all of this are Bool, because if they're all the same, you can put that. And we have then var I int. My mind is like do this, which is right though. And also if I print this, cdd out, if I do cd variables and go run task.go, we will see, I think zero, right? Zero, false, false, false. Yeah. Okay, interesting. So again, the type comes last. Variables with initializers. A var declaration can include initializations, one per variable. Okay, wow. I think a better way of doing this would be something like xy. So you see this, what this is we are declaring two variables of type int to the values of 1 and 2. Easier way of this would be 1 2, right? This is correct. What's wrong? X is unexpected. What the hell? What do you mean it's unaccepted? Anyhow, is equal to wow, so I could just do something like this, and this will by default take in the values. Never variables, sorry, my bad. Variables, and if I do go run task.go, I is going to be 1 2 true false. No. Okay, if an initializer is present, type commutator variable will be the type of the initializer. I would assume if you're using use go to the type. Short variable declaration inside a function. Okay, yeah, inside a function, even I remember this, you cannot, okay, I forgot this, but the short assignment can be used in place of var. Outside a function, every statement begins with, okay, biased. Yeah, so again, this is pretty much equivalent to, I don't know what this is. This is pretty much equivalent to saying a var k int is equal to 3, right? But instead of saying this long string, you could pretty much do this, right? Which again, var again you can do. Oh wow, bool int true and one. I think this can do this. The previous example, I swear to God that um um yeah, so but outside the package level you need to have the keyword. Inside the function level you can. Okay, basic types. So bool, string, you have that. That's the thing. Integer, 8. So 8 bits, 16 bits, 32 bits, 34 bits, unsigned, byte, alias of, yeah. These examples show variables of what is this? So we have var to be I. So instead of okay, there's one more thing again factorized. You can have bool which is equal to false, two usages. Then you have maxed int, which I'm assuming is going to represent the max int that is a complex. And then we can have all of them. Okay, this is one of those things that really trouble me. The type. Oh wow, so that is generic. Type with capital T and value with small v. Can't disagree with that. Can't disagree with that. What type is this? Basic types. Go run task. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, cool. Control Shift. I'm not learning that, buddy. Just get it from VS Code. Um, Control Shift ही कर रहा था हूँ. Yeah. So yeah, none zero values. Variables declared without an explicit initial values are given their zero value. The zero value is this values. Type conversions. The expression TV converts the value T to the type T. Um, this is basically lossless. Var xy int is equal to 3 4. In Java, if you are doing lossless conversion, it would be fine. But lossless, but if a lossy, you had to be explicit, or maybe I'm remembering it wrong. Java's like a fever dream. When declaring a variable without specific without specifying explicit type, the variable is type is inferred when the right hand side of the declared is type. When the right hand side of the declaration is type, so that you perform the type for it, is have the same type. But when the right hand side contains an untyped numeric constant and an immutable value and compile time. So v this takes int, this takes 464, this takes changing the initial value of v without type is affected. Yeah, so this is t. So yeah, this is 42. If I say 42.1, and if I basically just come here and say type inference, not this one, type inference, and if I just zoro run task.go, um, type inference, my bad. Why is it type? Okay. Go run v the type. How do I do that? Oh, interesting. If I do whatever, do just this 0 0.5 I, and if I run this, not being able to use the vim is hurting me, and its value is, yeah, this is fine. Constants. Constants are declared like variables, but with the const keyword. Constants can be character, string, boolean, numeric values. Constant cannot be declared using this syntax. So yeah, this is const pi. Can I say const pi is of float 34? Can I 32? Yeah. Can I say that? Yes, I can say that. You can do it outside in the function level and in the package level. So this is package level, this is function. Const truth bool. So it will be like bool. Why if your language is giving you types, use it. I am of the opinion if your language is statically typed, then why have mechanisms to pretty much initialize a variable without having to type? That sounds like you're shooting yourself in the leg while you have a bulletproof vest. Like it hurts still. Why? Like I don't know. Numeric constants. So numeric constants are high precision values and untyped takes the type needed but by its context. Try printing need int big 2. Constant is create a huge number by shifting one bit left. Need int takes an int, returns an int, returns this. Need float returns this. CD numeric constants. I am like that is actually fun to be honest. Like it has no inherent type, just absorbs the context. I like that. Cool. Now we are in the flow control. I'm assuming that I'll be coding because I feel like I'm not coding at all in this. Like, they told me that you learn by doing. Like I learn by doing, then why am I not learning? The result, this hands-on course. Um, Brother, I need to code. Okay. Okay, let's read this. Go has only one looping construct, the for loop. Yes, they don't have for, they don't have while loop, they don't have do while. The basic for loop has three components separated by semicolons. The initializing statement, the init statement executed before the first iteration, the condition expression evaluated before every iteration, the post statement executed at the end of every iteration. So the initialize that before the first execution. The initialize statement will often be a short variable declaration. The variables declared there will be only visible in the scope. The loop will stop iterating once the boolean condition. Yeah, I mean that's unlike other languages like C, Java. There are no parentheses surrounding the three components. Yeah, for some reason they have chosen this for better or worse, and the Go FMT is base. So yeah, so over here this is the same as saying. So I starts. You could do something like if you want to be more ridiculous, you can say var I int is equal to 0. Um, is that wrong? Why can't I say that? Why can't I say y var I int is equal to 0? That's weird. Okay, can I say something like um, var sum int is equal to 0? And okay, go back a little bit. I don't know what to call it. Okay, var sum int is equal to 0, right? Yeah, I mean, sure. I want to be more explicit with what you're doing. But yeah, this will pretty much go, okay, so before the first iteration, it is 0. And then, okay, 0 less than 10. Okay, good. So we go 1. Right, so now 1, 2. So yeah, I may do print sum, which is great. Uh, CD of into flow control for and go run task 45. Good. For continue, the init and the post statements are optional. The init and the post statements. this is pretty much emulating a while loop. Yeah. At that point you can drop the semicolons. What? Need not be sounded. Let me write the code. If with a short statement, like for the if statement can start with a short statement to execute before the condition. So we have power x in limit or float returns if we wow executes before the variables declared ends by the statement are only in the scope. Try using v in the last return statement. First of all, this won't work, right? I will just have v here. It will say unresolved resolute, so to do that. Okay, so I can only create it for the scope, and instead of creating it above there, yeah, I mean, sure, nice to have. If and else variables declared inside if. Okay, so we have this, we have if this, then that, else this to that. You can't use v here though. Wait a minute, chat. Um, okay, so if I use this, it's available inside else also. I mean, people who are used to writing Go will make sense for me, but for me as someone who's new, I would assume it will be only available for if. But I would think I better use just to have it over here only. But sure, I mean, ah, time for me to code. Exercise loops and as a way to play with functions and loops, is let's implement a square root function. Given a number x, we want to find the number z for which is most nearly x. Okay. Can we just typically compute the square root of using loop, starting with the best sum guess z? We can adjust z based on how close. So yeah, so I think if z is equal to 0 point um, yeah loop है ना तो um, 0.1. Don't autocomplete for me. Don't autocomplete for me while um, how do I stop this? अभी के लिए मुझे नहीं चाहिए. Yeah, so we have Z, which I'm just going to initialize as this. Yeah, that's simple. And so they're telling us to repeat this. So, um, I guess so I think a counter variable would be fine, like a counter. So, um, yeah, I mean, while counter is less than 10, and if sorry, for right, we will do Z is equal to pretty much this. So the better ways of doing this, so counter plus plus, right, and we'll just print Z along the way. And so CD. I love this. Yes, flow control में था. मैं flow control में अभी भी हूँ. Yeah, so CD exercise and go run tasks or go. Let's see what happens. Missing returns. बात तो सही है. Missing return तो कुछ नहीं किया मैंने. Let's return Z for now. ठीक है. कुछ हो गया बंदा. Let's run that. Oh wow, so you see it keeps on improving, and now I'm not sure मैं क्या देख रहा हूँ. Okay, let's print कर रहा हूँ मैं crazy. uh, okay, that's not how it should work, right? मुझे करना चाहिए था यहाँ पे fmt dot print line z. ठीक है. I don't think I have to engage with it. I can just run that. यार ये क्या कर रहा हूँ. Okay, as you can see 1.5. okay, एक और चीज़. अरे उसको हटाओ मत यार. fmt dot print this final value of z. Okay, let's clear this, run this again. Okay, so final value of z. अरे अरे ये काम क्यों नहीं किया. हाँ, this didn't work. Yeah, so you see it keeps on improving, which is great, right? So repeat this adjustment. Yeah, so that's good. Let's try 3. Let's see how close we can go to 3 ka square root. Wow, that's close. What about 4? 4 is a perfect square, right? So perfect square का तो perfect आना चाहिए. 2. वाह, मजा आ गया. Cool. Yeah, I think I could do something like counter. ऐसे कर दिया मैंने. ये नहीं करेगा क्या. काम नहीं करता. Okay. ठीक है. Next, change the loop condition to stop once the value has stopped changing or only changes by response. See if that's more or fewer than 10 iterations. Try initial guesses. Okay, next change the loop condition to stop once the value has stopped changing only. Okay, let's say मैंने जैसे for example let's have this technicality in this. Let's see, just do this like proper scientist. You see 2 डाला मैंने, तो 2 तक आने के लिए final value of square root of 3. Iteration of z is equal to, I'm sorry, I'm a print person. I like printing. Okay, so मैंने for example डाला 3. It's saying how long does it take. तो okay, 1 2 3. 3 के बाद मतलब ये फर्स्ट इटरेशन. सेकेंड इटरेशन क्या है मतलब जैसे अभी 0 इटरेशन 1, so 0 1 2 3 like टाइम. कर सकता हूँ मैं like 1 iteration equal to um, भाई साहब मजा आ जाएगा. um yeah, so iteration 1 में इतना आया. iteration uh okay, let's do that. So now that एक बार में आएगा वो लोग. I'm doing this wrong. This is gonna be so wrong. Alright, that should work. But I'm using a placeholder now. Is that the way you do it? मुझे नहीं पता. Hopefully this works. This is so bad. But wait a minute. 3 है ना ये. तो 1 2 3 3 के बाद तो मतलब टू बी ऑनेस्ट विथ यू, इफ द क्वेश्चन टेल्स अस कि कब तक है, फॉर ट्राई लाइक जेड जेड तो वाई फिक्स है ना. एक्स दिस 3 है. 1 2 3 3 तक ठीक है. मतलब 3 तक ठीक है. अगर मैं बोलूँ कि ओके आप हो जाइए एक्स के बराबर, ठीक है. नहीं मतलब आप हो जाइए इसके बराबर और ये एक्स तक ही मैं चलाऊंगा इसको. एंड व्हाट्स द इशू? इनवाइड ऑपरेशन मिसमैच टाइप्स इंट. पॉइंट तो है, पॉइंट तो है. float 64. I don't know how this will, or I could do something like int. int बना दूँ उसको मैं. ओके int बना दूँ और इसको मैं हटा दूँ यहाँ से एंड मैं इसको फिर से रन करूँ. Now this has gone way longer than it should have been, but yeah. So let's check. Let's it's executing the test. Okay. Expected. एक काम करते हैं. Let it go till 10. देखते हैं क्या होता है. What is happening? ये कौन ऑथर है भाई? हाँ ये कौन ऑथर है? ये डेल्टा वेल्टा कर रहा है. ये मल्टीपल क्यों कर रहा है इधर? What? What? I don't get it. मतलब it's supposed to do this. ठीक है मैंने इसको रख दिया है. Z is equal to whatever this expression is, and then we just return Z. Fnt print. And this input has क्या 1 नहीं है क्या? क्या 20 बार करूँ? Yeah, so I don't know what is going on because mine is doing okay. Is it telling me to do that? Oh, wait a minute, pause. Can I please remove this? It's annoying now. What are you doing? Oh, buddy, that's actually complicated. I don't like going ahead of this, but yes, we have to. Okay, I guess I have to. I'll stop it over here. It's fun. I think I like Go.